Alright, it's 2026 and today I'm taking a look at the Catan 6th edition. And if you're watching this in 2026 or shopping right now, this is the version you're most likely going to get when you order the base game. Before we dive into it, if you want to pick up this latest version, I actually put the link below in the description to the latest updated 6th edition of Catan. So, I want to walk through what's actually changed, what you'll notice when you open the box, and whether these updates matter or if it's basically the same game with a fresh coat of paint. One of the first things you'll notice, and this is new with this edition, is how the components are packaged. Instead of everything loose in the plastic baggies, you're getting cardboard boxes and compartment dividers. The plastic insert is gone and there is more room in this already larger box to store your base game as well as some of the expansions you may get. Right away, the presentation of the 6th edition feels more modern. Artwork is much nicer than the older 5th edition as well. And overall, the box is designed so everything has place. The dividers create sections for tiles, cards, and player pieces, which makes cleanup way easier. And honestly, it's one of those upgrades you'll appreciate every time you put the game away. If you're buying Catan new today or in 2026, the storage style is part of what you're getting. Now let's move on to component and terminology tweaks. You'll see some subtle wording updates on the resource cards. Lumber is now called wood, grain is now wheat, which, let's be honest, is what most people were calling them anyway. It's a small change, but it makes the terminology more intuitive for new players, especially if you're teaching the game. As far as the board, tiles, and overall feel, the artwork and print quality are a bit cleaner and more consistent compared to older copies. Colors pop a little more, iconography is easier to read, and the tiles feel slightly sturdier. They also have nicer rounded corners. Nothing here changes how the game plays. It still feels exactly like Catan, but the production polish is noticeable if you've played with the older versions. So if you're upgrading from a much older copy, the difference is mostly in presentation, not mechanics. What has not changed if you're buying in 2026? Core gameplay is the same, player count, setup, and rules are the same. So if you already know how to play, you can jump right in. And if you're buying this as your first copy, you're not missing anything. This is the current standard version. In fact, you're getting an upgraded version with a better feel. If you're buying new, especially if you're watching this in 2026, this is simply the edition you'll find on shelves and on Amazon. So the real question isn't should I get the 6th edition versus the 5th edition? It's more, is this a good time to buy Catan? And from the component and usability standpoint, this is probably the nicest base version they've produced so far. So considering this is the first refresh update in over 10 years, I recommend getting the Catan 6th edition as it's likely to be the most current iteration for a number of years to come. My final thoughts about Catan 6th edition as sold in 2026. So overall, the 6th edition is not a reinvention, it's a refinement. You're getting better storage and organization, more eco-friendly packaging, noticeably cleaner and nicer visuals. Small naming tweaks that make the game easier for new players, and since this is the version currently in circulation, it's the one most people, especially in 2026, will end up owning. If this video was helpful, please like it so others can find it, and please subscribe to my channel for all sorts of helpful and honest product reviews.